Okay, we'll continue with this control unit now. The control unit basically has got something known as a PID control. PID meaning proportional. I is for integral and D is derivative. The first autopilots which actually came in were only derivative control. Derivative meaning you set a particular course, let's say 090. If she goes off to 088, the rudder etc. is applied, course comes back to 090 and you steer 090. Now this steering of 090 could be parallel to your initial 090. Getting the point? That means initially ship is steering like this in this direction. This is your 090. From here you go up here, ship is somewhere here. Because of the heading, you went to 088 or whatever. May not be so much, maybe just a little bit, and then you are brought back to 090. Right? Again it could go further to 8887, whatever, so it will go slightly off, coming back. So in other words, of course it could happen the other way around also. So in other words, here we are only maintaining the heading. Heading of 090 will be maintained. That is called as the derivative control. That was the first autopilot where we were maintaining only the heading. Later on something came which was called as the track control. And track control, what happens? You want to maintain this track. You don't only want to maintain 090, but you want the ship to move along this particular track. So that is where the proportional control came in. Proportional control acts depending on how far you are from the coastline or from your track. Right? So now if you are, though your heading may be 090 on the gyro, but because of the current, you are setting somewhere like this and going on a course in this direction. So even to allow for this, because the vessel has to be maintained on this track, some correction would be applied and the vessel would maintain on track. Again, not necessarily that it will maintain on track all the time. The currents keep changing, winds keep changing. So you may find this again after some time goes on the other side. And it will keep oscillating about the original track. In the derivative you saw it was oscillating about the heading. In proportional it is oscillating about the track. So the next thing came, why not couple the two? Can we have a single autopilot which is derivative as well as proportional? And then came another factor, the integral part, where they said, can we integrate the ship's maneuvering characteristics also into the autopilot? So that I have a more efficient autopilot, not just heading stabilization, not just track control, but a combination of everything. And that is where this PID control came in. So today you have autopilots with PID control. That means it is proportional, derivative, integral, all three put together. So it is not just off course but off track, as well as the maneuvering characteristics of the ship. Everything is put into the system and we have a PID control autopilot. This obviously will be more accurate than either track control or the derivative, heading control or track control. Right? It is all put together. Clear or any doubts? Right? So this is PID. Yeah, any questions? Clear? Yes. Good. Okay. So next session we will take up on adaptive autopilots. Right? Thank you.